Hi guys, it has been literally I think about 2 years since I posted any type of YouTube video. I post shorts pretty often, but it has been a long time since I've actually posted a long form content video, and I'm excited to be back. I think with the whole TikTok ban that this will hopefully be a great way for me to have a creative outlet, and hopefully I'll keep up with everything on here. And I do want to start being a YouTube girl, so we'll see how this goes. But if you don't know me, if you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Madison. I am 23 years old and I am a Texas native. I'm trying to start off with small facts. And we're going to be just doing our makeup together and getting ready together while I tell you a little bit about myself and who I am and why I started this page and why I've come back after so long. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So first thing I'm going to do is prime, and I guess we'll start with my little backstory. So my name is Madison Moreno Prater. That is one thing that has changed since I made a YouTube video 2 years ago, is I'm married now. At the time of my last video, I was dating my boyfriend Colin for about, I think at the time, probably about a year already. And now we've been married for over a year. We got married back in, oh my god, October of 23, which is crazy to think about how much time has actually passed since we got married. But yeah, we've been married for over a year now. I'm 23 years old. I just recently graduated with my bachelor's degree in elementary education, early childhood through 6th grade. So now I have a bachelor's degree. I think the last time I posted a video, I was still in college in my undergrad. So yeah, I just recently graduated, which was super, super exciting. I'm currently a pre-K teacher at my local fine arts school here in Corpus Christi, Texas, which is so, so awesome, and I love it there, and I love being a teacher. I plan on making another video about just how overall I decided to go into teaching and education and what I plan to do in the next few years with my degree. But for now, I'm just enjoying my first full year of teaching, and I'm in pre-K, which is pre-kindergarten, and it's so, so fun. I absolutely love it. My kids are literally my life. It's actually kind of crazy because a lot of people, I think, look at education in such an intimidating or negative light, and for me it's always just been so positive and so fun. And I guess it probably is the grade level I'm in as well. Pre-K is so fun, but also just being able to nurture minds and be responsible for 21 little humans is just so, so fun. And I'm so grateful for the opportunities that I've had working in my school district, and just overall being a teacher is just such a great blessing in my life. Everyone always talks about how they don't want to go to work, especially whenever you're on Christmas break or Thanksgiving break, and I'm just not like that. I love having a routine. I'm always ready to go back to school. Even tomorrow, we're supposed to be having a freeze in Texas, and they canceled school, and I have so many teacher friends being oh my gosh, I'm so excited, we don't have school tomorrow, and I'm just I don't know what to do with myself whenever I don't have work. So yeah, I love being a teacher. It is truly a calling, and I love it so much, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do it every day. So yeah, what else is interesting about me? I am, like I said, 23 years old. I was born October 19th, 2021. I am a Libra. For those of you wondering my star sign, everyone always says that I seem like a Libra. My nail tech did say I was a Virgo at one point, and she thought that I was a Virgo, but I'm a Libra. I love being a Libra. I feel I really do, kind of get into line with everything that a Libra stands for, especially the whole girly, and every time I look at Libra mood boards, it's exactly the way I am. So I definitely feel attached to the Libra name and everything like that. What else is interesting about me? I have my own house. I'm currently filming in my beauty room. That is another thing that's changed since I last filmed the video. I was filming in my parents' house the last time. After I got married, I moved out, And me and my husband have been in our own house for about a year already. And it's so fun having our own house. I love being able to decorate everything exactly the way I want. And it's just really fun. It was really hard for me moving out of my parents' house because I'm very, very close to my family. And I guess we'll go into the next thing about me. I'm a middle child. I have 2 brothers, one older than me and one younger than me. And I really do, you know, again, like the way I feel about Libra and how I feel like everything perfectly matches me. I definitely fall into line with everything, you know, the statistics and the stereotypes of a middle child. I truly am the peacemaker, and I absolutely love my brothers. My little brother especially is like one of my best friends. So I love being a middle child, and you know, I keep the family together. And I've always said that. I tell my family all the time, like, if you guys didn't have me, what would you be doing without me? Honestly, let's be for real. But anyways, what else? I'm super, super close with my family, and I was just saying it was really, really hard for me to move out of my parents' house the first time. It was really difficult because me and Colin, who's my husband, and I'll tell you a little bit about him later, but my husband Colin and I, whenever we first got married, we got married, like I said, October 13th, which was Friday the 15th, and I'm a big Halloween person, so that was perfect. Whenever we first got married, it was really, really hard because we hadn't bought our house yet. We were still looking, and we were also still like closing in on the deal as we were getting married and everything, so we didn't have our house right away. Once we got our house, my dad was very, very excited, and you know, he moved everything, and it was pretty quick. And I feel like that was the reason it was really, really hard for me, was because even though I had, you know, seen all this coming, you know, I had gotten engaged and I was ready to be married, I was almost done with college, it seemed like it was the perfect time, but I think I just think ultimately, like mentally, I wasn't ready to move out yet, and it was really hard for me for the longest time. Now I definitely feel like I've grown accustomed to it, and I really do like having my own space. I talk to my mom literally like 3 times a day, I'm not even kidding. Which, I mean, you can say that's unhealthy, but really, who cares? Actually, honestly. So yeah, I talk to my mom all the time. I talk to my brother constantly. My dad and my older brother were all very much in communication all the time. So, you know, I'm very, very blessed that I have a family that makes it hard for me to move away. And I love my in-laws as well. They live about 4 hours away from me and my husband. So anytime we go up there, it really is fun to just like go and visit and not really have to worry about anything. It's like a little vacation. So I love my family. I'm a big family person. And just being around my family is the best thing ever. So yeah, love them. Shout out to y'all if any of you are watching this. What else about me? I guess let's get into like facts about myself. So one big fact about me, which I'm gonna probably be doing like a beauty room tour soon, just so I can kind of show everyone what my beauty room looks like, because I really do love my beauty room. It's like my favorite space. And one thing about me is like I'm very, very girly, as I'm sure you can tell just from like low-key like my reels and everything like that. I'm very, very girly, and so I love anything pink and sparkly and beautiful. So my beauty room is really like a direct reflection of that. And I plan on doing again a full beauty room tour, but I love Hello Kitty. She is my girl. I have loved Hello Kitty ever since I was a kid, and so now like the resurgence of Hello Kitty everywhere is really, really cool to see. It definitely is frustrating because now I can't buy anything without someone trying to resell it, which is horrible, but I digress. Yeah, so I love Hello Kitty. I love Strawberry Shortcake, Care Bears, Taylor Swift. You can literally see her on my shirt. I went to the Eras tour, and that was, oh my god, the best day of my life. And that was back in like 2023. It was April, I think 2020, or it was April 23rd, 2023. It was, or was it in March? Oh my gosh, I can't even remember. It feels like so long ago. Yeah, and she just finished the Eras tour like not that long ago, so she's been on tour for a really long time. But regardless, I love Taylor Swift. I'm a big Lana Del Rey fan. Melanie Martinez, Ariana Grande, Gracie Abrams, Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter. Those are like all the people I listen to. Chappell Roan, Clairo, I was about to say Juno. Claro, who else do I love? Biba Doobie. I love everybody, and you'll definitely be able to tell from looking around my room that that's the kind of the vibe that I love, and you know, that's just like my aesthetic. So yeah, I love the pop girlies. I always tell everyone, like, you know, I'm very basic. You want to call it basic? I personally honestly don't mind if people call me basic, because I like what I like, and you're not gonna make me feel guilty about that. But I am very big into like the pop girly scene. I'm a big pop music person, so I kind of only listen to like female artists, and that's about it. But I honestly don't care because it's what I like. So yeah, my favorite TV show is Gilmore Girls. I'm currently doing my rewatch. I'm on season 7, and anyone that's watched Gilmore Girls, I feel like can definitely say season 7 does not have the same magic that the rest of the show has. And as I'm rewatching it, I've definitely noticed, like, that was my husband. But as I'm rewatching it, I've definitely noticed, anyways, what that I've noticed is it does not have the same magic as the rest of the series, which is really sad, but you know, you can kind of feel the vibe changes throughout the season 7. So yeah, my favorite Gilmore Girls season is probably season 2. Probably like seasons 1 and 2. I think those are the most magical parts of the show. I'm gonna be doing like this little NYX lip liner, so my lips are gonna get really dark for a second, but anyways. So yeah, favorite TV shows, Gilmore Girls. I also love Gossip Girl. What else do I love? Anne with an E. Anything like girly. Like I love sitcoms and like just drama, TV drama shows, like teenager angst. That's kind of the vibe that I go for. And I don't tend to like watch a lot of new shows. I tend to rewatch the same things. And that is definitely something like my husband is like, girl, like I want to watch something new. And I'm like, no, we're gonna rewatch the same things. One thing we have watched recently that I really did like was the TV show School Spirits. I really did like that. I'm excited for season 2. But yeah, I always rewatch the same things. I'm very basic about what shows I watch. I think it's just a comfort thing, honestly. What else? I love Coraline and Tim Burton and Emily from Corpse Bride. I love Sally from The Night Before Christmas. I love The Wizard of Oz, and yes, I was a big Wizard of Oz fan before Wicked. So yeah, love that. And yeah, again, whenever I do my beauty room tour, I think everyone will be able to get a realistic sense of who I am as a person and the things that I like. But yeah, favorite holidays. My favorite holiday is Halloween, and then I love Christmas, and then I also love Valentine's Day. If I had to put them in order, I think it'd be Halloween, Valentine's Day, Christmas. I think those are the things I put it into. So yeah, that is holidays. I guess now I should probably tell you a little bit about my husband, because he's probably going to be in my videos a lot. If everything goes according to plan, I will be vlogging and stuff, and you'll see him around all the time. So my husband Colin and I, and I'll try to figure out a way to insert pictures of us here, like right here. This would be like the perfect spot for us to have pictures, but I'll try to insert pictures of him. But Colin and I met at Chick-fil-A. We were both working at Chick-fil-A at the time, and this was back in like, I think November, or no, it was September 2021. We met for the first time, and I will never forget it. We met on a Wednesday, and he, honestly, like, we didn't even really meet. It was me seeing him, because it was at the time that I was getting like training. And so I saw him outside at like the delivery window, and I just thought he was so cute. And I even remember like saying to myself, like, oh my gosh, like he's really, really cute. I need to go talk to him. And I didn't actually get up the courage to go talk to him until probably like a week later. And whenever I did talk to him, he was super, super sweet. But it was obvious that he was like a little shy, and so like he didn't really I could tell he wasn't a very talkative person. And then as I started liking him more and more, and like low-key, like I was obsessed with him, honestly. It's actually kind of terrifying if you think about it, because I was like, you know, and I mean, I say it like it's not normal now. I was stalking him. I was straight up stalking him, like on social media and everything. And so I would literally like, I found him on Facebook, and I friended him on Facebook. And there's a funny story about that that'll come up later. But I friended him on Facebook, and I would stalk him on Facebook, just trying to like see if maybe if I friended him, then maybe he'd talk to me more because he'd be like, oh, okay, well, he'd know a little bit more about me just based on my social media pages. And so I stalked him for probably like, it honestly wasn't even that long. It was probably like a week or two that I stalked him. And then eventually I requested to follow him on Instagram, and he followed me on Instagram. And then after that, I just like started like DMing him. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna use my finger for this. But I was like, hey, like, would you like to get to know me better, like outside of work? And I literally, what's the word? I slid into his DMs. There you go. I slid into his DMs, which is so crazy because if you knew me at that time, you know that I was like really, really shy around guys, especially. And that was just not something I did. I never slid into people's DMs. So he responded back pretty quickly, and I remember I literally had my little brother send that message because I was so terrified that like he'd turn me down and it was gonna be a horrible, embarrassing moment. So yeah, and I literally stayed up that whole night. I barely got any sleep, and I woke up at like 4 in the morning, and I saw that he had said sure, and I was like, my heart was beating out of my chest. And so I was so excited, and yeah, the rest is history. We went on our first date, I think, probably like a week later. And after that, we just literally never detached after that. We've just been together ever since. Yeah, we got engaged, I think. We started dating in October 21. It was October 2nd. He asked me to be his girlfriend. And another funny thing about us is that we met each other's like families really early on. I am from a Mexican family, and so my mom and like my whole family is very protective. And so whenever I told them that there was this guy I was talking to at work, they were like, oh, okay, great, so we'll meet him. And I was like, okay. So we met each other's families very early on. So he met my mom, my aunt, my grandmother, my little brother, my little cousin, who is also like my little brother, my older brother, and my sister-in-law, all within like 2 days of us actually dating, which was crazy. And then the next week, his parents were actually coming into town for a wedding, his cousin's wedding. And I met his family like literally, I think about a week after we had officially started dating. And yeah, that's definitely one fun fact about us. And then right after that, my in-law, my father-in-law, invited me to go on like the family Christmas trip that was happening a few weeks later. And so I did that. And yeah, we've just been attached at the hip ever since we started dating, and I would not have it any other way. He is my best friend and I love him so much, and he is truly the best partner, husband, anything I could have asked for. He really is he's shown me what love really is like, and it's just a beautiful thing. And I often say like to everybody, I'm like, you know, good men still exist, and I know that because my husband's one of them. But yeah, I love him so much. He is the best person ever, and he's probably hearing me film this and is gonna be like, his ego's gonna be so big later. But regardless, I digress. Yeah, so he's the best. And so you will probably be seeing him a lot, especially if I do vlogs and stuff like that. He will be coming up because another fun fact is I don't have a driver's license. Yeah, that's like kind of embarrassing to admit online, but I don't, and so he drives me like everywhere. So anywhere I go, he's with me. So you will be seeing him, I'm sure, a lot. What else? Oh, another fun fact about that whole thing. So whenever I was stalking him, he actually admitted to me like a few months later that whenever he got the request on Instagram that I wanted to follow him, he went and he started like stalking me, essentially, because we can go into my background now about social media. So I started on social media. I did not have social media at all until I was 18 years old. And that was just because that was a rule that my parents had, and that was a rule that my mom had, and so I just always stayed off of social media. But then I turned 18, and that was whenever I asked my mom. I was like, hey, like, can I have an Instagram? Because like all my friends at the time had it, and I just really wanted one. I wanted to be like everybody else. And so she let me get Instagram. That was my first social media platform ever. And so I had that whenever I was 18, and then that was like literally like the only social media I had for the longest time. Then the pandemic hit. So the pandemic hit in 2020, obviously, and I think I turned 18 in like 2018 or no, 2019. So I had only been on social media like a few months before I decided to start my skincare page on Instagram, which I will try to insert a picture of as well. But I started that page on Instagram simply because I was really bored during the pandemic. Obviously, like I had online college and stuff, but other than that, I wasn't doing anything. So I just wanted to start a page, and I did. And it has been literally one of the most rewarding experiences ever. I've had it, I can't believe, already almost 5 years. That is so crazy. And I have developed a lot of really great relationships with different brands, and I've done a lot of cool stuff, and I've received a lot of cool things that I otherwise wouldn't be able to have. And so yeah, I love having my social media page. It has been such blessings in my life. And so ever since I started on that page, I'd have my link tree. So I have a Facebook page. I had a TikTok, but since the TikTok ban and stuff just recently happened, I have not been active on there at all. And honestly, now that people are like praising Trump for saving, quote unquote, saving TikTok, I'm not gonna be back on that platform. So that was the reason I decided I was gonna jump into YouTube and try to do it all full-time, part-time, whatever you wanna call it. So yeah, social media has been a part of my life for about 5 years now, and I absolutely love it. It is such a fun, like, side hustle, part-time gig that I love doing. And I definitely have a lot of cool products and things that I have been able to do because of social media. So yeah, absolutely love her. Skincare by Madison on like all platforms. Pinterest is my favorite social media, I think, but I also really do like Instagram, and I do love YouTube as well. And I was a YouTube girly back in the day. Like, who was my favorite YouTuber back in the day? I loved Aspen Ovar, who has obviously had her resurgence on TikTok. And so I love her. Who else do I love? I really liked Jaclyn Hill, Jeffree Star, Trisha Paytas, like, you know, Manny and Way. Like, those were like the old school beauty YouTubers. And so I loved watching all those people. And I didn't actually start doing my makeup until I was about 18 years old. And again, it was just like another rule my mom had. She didn't want me wearing makeup until I was old enough to like kind of decide what was good and what wasn't. And I'm really glad that I did it, because let's be honest, if I had been on social media back in the day and just been doing my makeup, Lord knows how that would have looked. And also, Lord knows how my eyebrows would have turned out. So yeah, I'm definitely very glad that I did not start doing makeup until I was a little bit older. Now I love makeup. It has been such a passion of mine for so long. So yeah, that is a little bit about me and my social media journey. We're gonna do my lip combo together. What else? I'm trying to think of like other things to say because I don't want it to be like silent. Anyways, but my channel, what I hope for it to be is I hope that it is going to be like kind of like the old school beauty YouTuber. That is what I want to do. I want to be doing like what's in my bags and different daily vlogs. We'll see how it goes. I'm really excited, but also kind of nervous to see what happens. I'm gonna wipe this lip off real quick. And I know you're thinking like, oh my gosh, you're wearing it on your Taylor Swift Eras tour. It's fine. The makeup comes out. But yeah, and you can't even, like, you literally can't even see it. Anyways. So yeah, now I'm just gonna use the NYX lip liner in the shade Coffee. I love this one. For everything that I do, makeup and everything, my 3 favorite makeup steps are definitely blush, highlight, eyeliner, and then lips. And yeah, I use highlighter all the time. I know a lot of people say like highlighter is so 2016. I don't care. I love 2016 makeup. So yeah, I definitely overdo it sometimes when it comes to makeup. This is actually quite natural for me, but it was because I wanted to do like a natural look, so that way like my first YouTube introduction would be like normal. I'm gonna try to link all the products that I use down below. So yeah, this is me. This is my YouTube moment. Hopefully I will be consistently posting. That is the goal. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little get ready with me. Yeah, and I hope you learned some things about me, and I hope that you are interested in watching more of me and my life and what I'm gonna be posting. And yeah, thank you for watching if you have watched all the way through, because I yap a lot, so that was a really big commitment. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day, and subscribe and like and comment if you want to see more. Okay, thank you.